Good morning, this is Sylvia at Sylvia's Quilt Depot, and we're here with some of our Block of the Month ladies, and we're going to start our Block of the Month today, kind of, because what we're doing, we don't know what everybody who wants to do the Block of the Month wants to do. You have two color choices. You can do the quilt in the black and the blue and gold, or in the red, white, and blue. Or a third option is that you can choose your own fabrics. And then from there, you wouldn't have to decide what you want as far as your setting is concerned until the end, because the blocks are the same. It's just the color options. Okay? So that's what we need to know. One thing really good about this Block of the Month is that we give you the fabric for the first month, which will actually be next month, and you save what's left for the following month. And sometimes you'll save what's left for 2 to 3 months later. So it has very little waste until you come to this one, on the black one, on the background. And the background is a lot of waste. But anyway, but you'll get, no matter which one you choose, you'll get all the fabrics that the pattern that I forgot to bring up says. Anyway, it has the yardage on the back of the pattern, so you can just buy the pattern if you want and do it on your own. But we will be teaching each month how to do the block. Now we're going to have to double up a couple of times because it's actually a 13-month Block of the Month. And we're delaying 1 month. So but let's look at this, in theory, this month's block. It's so easy you could do it in your sleep. I know that you could. Okay? You have 2-inch strips and 2-inch rectangles, and you can see that you're just sewing together the 2-inch squares, and you're making the half square triangles at 2 5/8, and you're just sewing them all together. So it's really, I mean, I don't even have to teach you guys how to do that one. You know how to do that one. Right? Okay. But you're going to have some rulers. You need a 90-degree ruler, and this one is actually a 45-degree ruler. But this is the 45 Creative Grids ruler. And then this is the 90-degree Creative Grids ruler. So you're going to need a 90-degree and a 45-degree. If you're going to do that setting, you've got plenty of time to choose that setting or this setting. I mean, you can wait until next summer to decide which setting you want. But for that setting, you're going to need this ruler, which is, what's that?
I found that one.
Oh, good, you found that one. Yeah, this one is called Two Peaks and 2 Peaks in 1, I guess, is what it's called, whatever. But you're going to need that if you choose that setting. So you can choose the black and the blue and the yellow, or the red, white, and blue, or decide to use your own fabrics, because some of you I know have wanted to do just scrappy. So each block will be scrappy, and I think that will be fun. So, yeah. Okay. So, but let's work on okay, what do you need to do? The first thing you need to do the first month is start to put little pieces in these blocks. So here's fabric 1, fabric 2, fabric 3, so on. You've got 10 fabrics. If you do the red, white, and blue one, you only have 8 fabrics if you choose the black and the gold and the blue, okay? Because I didn't need those 2 fabrics. But you need to put down some samples of what fabrics you're using, okay? But if you're using scrappy, it doesn't matter. So have fun, right? And see what you come up with. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure that you know, personally, I think that I would choose a different colored background rather than the black, maybe like a gray, a really dark gray. or something. You know, you guys can do whatever you want to do. If you like the blue and the gold combination, but want to choose your own background, go for it. We're flexible with this one. They're basic batiks that we carry all the time, so just enjoy. Okay? Marilyn, did you want to say anything?
No, with those rulers I find out the way they had you actually cut it, they actually go together and there's no trimming or anything. It is so simple and so easy to do.
I don't know if you heard that, but Marilyn said that it was with the rulers, with the Creative Grid rulers and the way that everything goes together, it was so easy. Everything just flowed together very well. And she also has suggestions on which way to press things, and so everything just kind of works together. It was good to work with. I didn't find any mistakes in working with this. So there we go. That's it. But we need to know, you know, if you want to do this, do you want to use our colors? Do you want to use your own colors? What do you want to do? We will still teach this every month. So you can come and see. But it was a fun, quick, they were fun, quick blocks to do. You can see, that's pretty darn simple. Mm-hmm. Pretty darn easy to do. So there we go. Okay, so what's new? Okay, so let's go find out what's new. And Haley, you may want to come in just a little close on some of these, okay, so people can see. Okay, so I don't know where to start because we've got so much new. So there are they're cookie kits, kind of. There is a jar and these little cookie things and little hats, and anyway, they're really cute for little gifts, and they've got the cupcake papers in there. Did we want to pass these around?
No.
No? Yes? No? 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 Okay. 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 You can see cookies. Okay. We've got lots of jelly rolls. These happen to be just Kona, and one of them is, I don't know if you can see that one of them is kind of a dusty palette, and one of them is a brighter palette. So they're the same. I love working with solids, and of course, then I like Kona cottons. You can pass those and see those. Okay, somewhere in here. I'll wait until I get to it. Okay, this came in. This is actually a little bird panel and the backup fabrics to go with that from Flowers and Feathers, or Feathers and Flowers, or whatever it is. Okay, from P&B. And they're half yards, fat quarters. Okay, what about some patterns? Oh, there it is. That goes there. What about some, no, we'll start here. Okay, so this came in. You can see, I'm ready to go for this block of the month. I'm practiced up. Make Time from Moda. It's really, really cute. I love the little pins, and they come in several colors, and it's basically kind of a blue and peach and white with a tan. They're really cool. Okay, so let's go in here. So we've got a whole bunch of new little things for notes, and we've got some cat pins from Riley Blake. Aren't they cute? Anyway, okay, and getting ready for Christmas and gifts. So this says, my doctor says I need more glasses. I need glasses. Here's a vintage little cutting mat. And look, it's peach on the other side. Okay, by the yard, this is a calendar. And these are like little cartoons. Christmas countdown with cross stitch. Oh yeah, it's just never ending today. A Quilting Life, Home and Hearth. Just a lot of home deck projects, big and small. That came in yesterday. This also came in yesterday. It takes two. All of these projects use 2 fat quarters. That's it. 2 fat quarters. And lots of little fun things. Stuffed animals and everything. Great for Christmas. I mean, 2 fat quarters. Who doesn't have 2 fat quarters in their stash? Maybe 1 or 2. Big book of quick to finish quilts. And they are quick. And there's a lot of them. I mean, look at that. Great. Quick quilts. And for those of us who don't like to make our own labels, we can iron them on. We can color them if we want, and then sign them. Every quilt should have a label on it. Season to taste quilts to warm your home all year long. So spring, fall, winter, a lot of different quilts in here. Jelly roll baskets and bags. I've got so many extra pieces of jelly rolls that maybe I need to take this home. Sorry, folks. Big book of hand embroidery projects. I know that a lot of you do hand embroidery because it's so portable. There you go. Lots of different projects. And that's a big book. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's a petit four baskets. Isn't that cute? Haley made these. She made them in one afternoon, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, she's nodding her head, folks. Yeah.
I heard that rattle.
Isn't that cute? Okay, Bird Brain. Here's a new embroidery design out. What? Love is kind. Okay, quilting and crafting spray. It's not a starch, but it helps to get things flat. And the only thing I don't have with this is a spray bottle. So that's next on my purchases. Oh, look, another jelly roll. This one is Red Barn Christmas jelly roll. And of course it's red and green and a lot of other things. There is a panel that comes with this, and it's hanging on our wall, but we'd have to show that later. But there's a giant panel that comes with this, and you can cut out those squares and place them in a quilt along with this. Here's another gift, great for Christmas. It's a tree, and look, it's shaped like a tree. Isn't that fun? No? You guys are so quiet this morning. Needle minder. It's a magnet, so you can just put your needles on there, and it's fairly large. I don't know if it would hold a scissor or not, but I'd probably attempt it. These are kitchen towels, and they have little embroidery designs to go on those kitchen towels. One in kind of a gray and one in a natural. Okay, we're starting to come to the end almost. Ginger, their new designer series. Now a whole bunch of patterns. Awestruck. Over and under. Thimble Blossom. I mean, talk about it, an easy one. This one uses layer cakes. So a layer cake and a 1 3/4 yards. Not bad. In the mix. Start making these now for people that you know that don't have covers for their mixers. Make them for Christmas. Okay, Sideslinger. This one will become a class after the first of the year. So here's the Sideslinger. It does go over like this. It could go under this jacket because it's just so, it hugs the body. What's nice is it has this hidden zipper. So you can conceal carry, or if you're traveling, passport, hide your money or credit cards or anything else in that hidden pocket, because on the outside you don't see it. And then these two zippers. This is for your cell phone. And you can adjust the length of it. So, nice. So we'll pass that. I don't know if you want the bag or the pattern. Both. Okay. Gnomes. Get ready for winter. Santa's helpers. You know, what you're not able to see, people, from the video is Haley's eyebrows when a pattern comes up and she likes it. It's kind of going up and and we're getting a lot of different eyebrow action. Firefly Tote. It has a drawstring in the top. So, buckthorn. It's a backpack or just a tote. Sweet Jane's. It's just little pouches. Different sizes. Crossed colors. I think those would be great in ombres. We got a raised eyebrow, folks. So many projects. This is actually just a panel inside, so this would fit, you know, any panel. It is a fairly small quilt, so it's only 37 by 43, but it'd be quick and easy to make, just using a panel. Black cat and witch's hat, because Halloween is coming. Santa's forest. Uses the Creative Grid's 30-degree ruler. I need some of these for my kitchen. Chef gnomes. Aren't they cute? Okay, Parker pack, another backpack, or just a tote. I'm not in love with the colors, but the idea is great. Okay, schoolhouse birdhouse. And look, it comes with a hanger. And Pine Valley. All right, what do we got? Oh, these are wine glass, you know, to identify your wine glass or put around your wine glass. I thought if you changed the little hook and made them into earrings, that would be really cute. Really. Because it says, wine flies when you're having fun. I speak fluid wine. That's another one. Okay. So you guys, yes, no, 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 okay. These are stitch markers. So if you knit or crochet, you can put these, you can use these for stitch markers. And both of these are made by Latitude 67. She does laser cutting for us, and she's here in the valley. Okay, we've got a big panel. We can't see it, but it's just huge. It's over our front counter, cutting counter, and it is a big bear, and then there's a couple of little bears. It's designed by Teresa Osconi, who is a local artist here in the valley. Oh, one more. Sandhill Sling. Another sling bag. I like that one. I'm thinking about making it using waxed canvas to make that little bag. Okay. Then we have some little kits. And we've got those. Wouldn't that be cute for a kid? For a child, I'm sorry, for a child. Okay, then, oh, Susan made pillowcase using the whales. Isn't that fun? Then we have a couple of panels. Lipstick Cowgirls. And another panel. Can't remember where this is from. Songbird. Songbook. And yeah, it is tune my heart, sing thy grace, to sing thy grace. Okay. All right, one more thing. So if I see something, a new product, and I get it in and I think, I wonder how that's going to work. So that's what I did with this. Heat and Bond liquid vinyl. All right. So I said, okay, let's test drive it. So I did. And on the back it says 1 layer, and you get, what is it? 1 layer, water and stain resistant. Two coats, waterproof and stain resistant. 3 coats, waterproof and stain resistant with a semi-gloss oilcloth finish. So you probably can't see my 3rd division. It's in here somewhere because the chalk, and it's the lighter area. So this is no liquid vinyl. This is 1 coat. This is 2 coats and 3 coats. And then you put an applique pressing sheet over it and press it. And you press it for 45 seconds. So that's a long time, but it really, yeah, it's fun to feel the difference. You can see the difference slightly up here with 1 coat. But, you know, thinking of, you know, like kids' placemats or, I don't know, bags or whatever, hats, umbrellas. You know, if you're going to make an umbrella, we've got umbrella frames and patterns. So if you were making an umbrella, this would be great. And it was so easy to use. You wipe it on. It is a gel. It's kind of fun. It's a gel. So I don't have to worry about it pouring out so much. You can see that it's kind of it's a gel, okay? And you just get either a regular little paintbrush or a foam brush. You know, these are like $1. And you wipe it on. And then you just wash it off with water. So I just keep cleaning it with water. And it's good to go for the next application. You let it dry. Well, in my house, it was longer than 45 minutes. The directions said 45 minutes. I think they must have been in the south where it's 110 degrees. So, so it dried overnight, and then I could put on another layer, and so on and so forth until I got my 3 layers. But, you know, it'd be great. So if you had some fabric that you wanted to make an umbrella or a coat, or, you know, even if you wanted to make a raincoat for a child. Yeah, perfect.
About a lining in a bag.
Yeah, or lining in a bag, yeah. But I'll pass this around. I'll pass this around, but you can feel the difference, okay? And it was fun to use, fun to test drive. Okay, that is it. Okay, let us know what you'd like for a block of the month if you want to join us. And we've got lots of classes coming up, 12 Weeks of Christmas. We've got Stack and Slash next week with Nancy Bowcast, and then we start some of our classes, so check them out online. Oh, next weekend is our Project Jelly Roll, Saturday. So join us. Haley is going to be teaching that. She didn't know that she was, but she is. She's going to be teaching that. And we're going to be here. So have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.